Turbo Gone Green Mega Eagle. I wore out the belt on my pillar drill, and it's so badly knackered. I don't really feel that that comfortable measuring this to get a dimension off it to get a new belt. You can quite often go to the machine manufacturer and buy their belt, but I guarantee it will cost 5 or 6 times as much as a standard belt, which it almost definitely will be. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to measure up pulleys for belts when you don't have a belt. (42.5 inches), I reckon. So what I've used there is a bit of extension lead. Basically, you'll need something round. The diameter of whatever you're using wants to be in between the thin part of the belt and the fat part of the belt. So it's probably a little bit on the chunky side, but it'll work. I'm telling you, it'll work. Like I always guesstimate certain aspects of this, but if you see, the machine is still at a point where I've got loads and loads of adjustment left, but I am telling you, this is going to get me really close. 42.5 will be the belt size I get, and it's going to fit perfectly, I promise. So I'm going to try and get a metric size instead, and converting the 42.5 inches to metrics, fine. The only other thing we need to know, other than the outer circumference of this belt, is the profile of the belt. Yeah, so we're probably not going to get any accurate measurements off that, are we? Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll Google V belt guide chart, and that's what we've got. Yeah. That's a chart for metric profiles. You see at the top there, it's got the profile. We can either measure the belt or we can measure the pulley. So there's 3 important dimensions on the pulley. There's the gullet, the depth of the belt, and the width of the pulley at its widest part. Yeah, I'll just measure them up. That's about 7mm depth. See if we can measure that bit there. Oh, not quite, but that's around on about 5mm, and the bit on the outside is around about 9mm, so 3/8 that would have been, I expect. So I had 759, and this K6 is 8510. Not as close as I would have liked, but I think we're going to risk it. This will basically mean that I need a shorter belt than the 42 inches, 42.5 inches. Let's just calculate what that is. So I had 42, but my pulley's a little bit smaller than what they're saying. I want my belt to be a touch shorter. I'm gonna go 42 times 25.4 equals 1066.8 millimeters. I think we can round it up to 1067. What do you reckon? Yeah, we'll risk it for a biscuit. Okay, my belt came. As you can see, well, I suppose if I video this, then I don't have to write down the part number anywhere, do I? So it's a metric profile, ordered in inches, and what? Where's the profile gone? Oh, that 10 by 1090, is that there? I don't know. Either way, it fits. With V-belts, like too tight and they'll break, too loose and they'll wear out a lot quicker. 90 degrees, a comfortable 90 degrees, like, is the engineer's method of checking belt tension. Yeah, definitely don't want to swing off a crowbar with it between the motor and the drill like that. It'll over tighten it. It'll run really noisily and just snap it really quickly. But that 90 degrees without any effort is how I've always been taught to check them, and they seem to last okay. So that's what I know on V-belts basically. Alright folks, I hope this was useful to anyone looking to replace a V-belt on a machine that doesn't already have a belt on it, or maybe you're making up belts for something. But hey, this is a good way of doing it. Alright, there are mathematical equations and that you can use. Like, to be honest, I'm probably more likely to make a mistake doing that than I am doing this. So there we go. Cheers folks, bye bye.